I am going to be doing a reading for all sun signs for the month of August. And what I have over here and how I'm going to do it, there's no specific order, okay? So I'm trying to manage things here with both my laptop and this. I have no idea. So I'm using my cell phone to do the live, but then I have my laptop and I'm trying to figure out how the heck can I go to my live. So let me see. I have no idea. Well, so oh, there we go. Well, I don't know how to get to my own live on my computer. So suggested lives, I don't know how to do that, so I'm not going to waste my time dicking around with it. And the reason I wanted to use my computer, I'm sorry I'm looking this way, I don't mean to be disrespectful. The reason I wanted to use my computer was so I can see the messages clearly. I got to figure out how to do it. So either way, it's neither here nor there. Here we are. So welcome. And like I said, I do these tarot readings and for the sun signs, and also for certain cases and events and so on and so forth. So I have some charms that I use. So there we go. So I'm going to randomly pick, and whoever joins us, join us. And if I forget to mention your name, Paula, Patiala, Binti, Nina, Araceli, so Dina, Southern Express, Barbara. I do apologize if I don't get your names, because I'm going to be, if I don't say hi to each and every one of you and don't call out your names, I sincerely apologize for that. It's because I'm going to be focusing on my cards. So please bear with me as far as that is concerned. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And before I go any further, I just want to say this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions and allegedlys. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and draw your own conclusions. Now, one other important thing is, don't force this reading and make it your own. If the shoe fits, it fits. If it doesn't fit, let it go. Okay, time and energy is fluid, and like I say, astrology, tarot, any forms of divination, if you will, should be considered as just like the weather forecast. Okay, so please don't force a situation in your life to match, or force a reading to match a situation in your life. So this can apply to some people, it may not apply to others, so bear with me. Okay, so now let's get started without much ado. And I appreciate each and every one of you who have followed me, and follow me and I'll follow you back. I'm very Suren Rai, hello. Paul Datulas, hello. Sun has joined. Satish Singha has joined. So I apologize if I don't call out your names, okay? All right, let's go for it. Let's pick one right here. So we are starting off with, what do you know? Sagittarius. And I'm a Sagittarius, just so you know. So one thing I do want to say is we have a full moon 8th and 9th of August, depending on which part of the universe you're living in. So that's a little something. Those of you all who are into astrology and following the moon and this, that, and the other will understand. One of these days I'll get into a live and explain those things a little bit more, okay? So here we go. What is the energy for Sagittarius? Nancy, Tay, Anne. So just got the number 2. Oh, great. Again, I apologize if I don't call out your names, but I do welcome each and every one of you. All right, Sagittarius. We have the Sun card, okay, which is excellent. So that would be the overall energy for the month of August. Now, time and energy is fluid. Yes, right now, per astrology, there's some planetary action going on that's not necessarily the smoothest and the best. It could be a little volatile, but then again, like I said, and then we have the Magician. Wait, where am I? Oh, I was trying to show it on my laptop, my bad. Okay, so we have the Sun, and then we have the Magician. I'm going to pull out a charm. And we have, so Sagittarius, I'm going to say we have one of these. I'm going to say there is opportunity for you to be successful in whatever it is that you're planning on doing for this month. But the Sun card is saying, yes, you do have to go ahead. The Magician is saying, yes, you will have somebody who's going to be able to help you. But keep in mind, so the energy of the Magician, let me talk about the energy of the Magician is having the ability to communicate, to create, to manage all the four elements, to be able to do all that. So as long as you have a balanced approach to whatever is going on in your life at the moment, there is going to be success. So let's draw some. Oh my goodness, girl, can I even freaking shuffle the cards for a change today? So this is going to be random. I don't know which one I'm going to pick next. So just so you all know, Lloyd Ramsey has joined, Zainab has joined, Apple user has joined, Fatu has joined. Thank you all. Mama Cheech has joined. Okay, let's see energy for Sagittarius. Give me some cards, please. We have the Six of Swords, which is excellent. Actually, it is. Then we have the Empress. Excellent. Then we have the Knight of Swords. Excellent. I read intuitively, so then we have the Princess of Cups. Excellent. And then we have Judgment. Excellent. So there is an element of how shall I say it? A little bit of a conflicting kind of energy around, but if you are able to balance your energies, if you are able to keep a level mind, if you are able to keep your temper under check, if you are able to be like calm, okay, fine, I'm just going to go with the flow, I'm not going to lose my shit, I'm not going to have a shit fit, that sort of a thing, you'll be fine. Because you could be going towards a situation that is a little contentious, but as long as you keep your calm and cool, you'll be fine. Now the Empress card is very interesting. Empress card is ruled by Venus, and it does talk about abundance and support and all those things. It also talks about something that is in how shall I frame it, something that's going to behoove you. But again, be calm, be cool. You're not going to see the returns right away, as it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to build up to it, but you're going to be fine. Then you have the Knight of Swords. Once you cross that little, the hump, the speed breaker, if you will, then things are going to go really fast. Okay, you are going to have the Knight of Swords energy. Things is going to come really fast towards you. It could be a little bit of a mind game, like I shouldn't, you know what I mean, mind game as in FUCK. I mean, sorry, I mean that kind of a situation. With a Cups energy, which is going to be a younger energy, that is a water sign. So keep your calm, keep your cool. But at the end of the day, you have the Judgment card. Judgment card is excellent. It's Pluto. It talks about forgive and forget and move on. So if this is regarding a relationship can be, an intimate relationship with a family member, at the job, your neighbor, whatever, whoever you have a relationship with. This strife, I would say, for you is coming from a younger energy, be it a male or a female. Just because this is a Princess card doesn't mean that it couldn't be a male, okay? From a younger energy that's most likely a water sign, or has a lot of water elements in his or her chart. So be a little calm. This person could come out at you from the left, and it may kind of piss you off and say, what the hey, I've done so much. But at the end of the day, with the Judgment card, I like this card. It talks about there are going to be sweeping changes. There are going to be some rebirths. There could also, if this relationship has been under strife for a while, then there is a chance this relationship could be rekindled and go back to where it used to be. So that's also there, and I love that. Then we have Palvinder, Roro is joined, so keep that in mind. That's for Sagittarius. Well, it's not going to be a long, drawn-out thing because I have to do all the 12 signs. At some point in the near future, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to offer you guys, viewers, to ask me a question and I'll answer, okay? That'll also be on one of the lives, but not right now, so just hold your horses. Stanley has joined, Araceli has joined, so just got the number 2. Okay, that's awesome. What's the next sign? We have Aquarius, right? So Aquarius, where are you? And I sniffle a lot simply because I have major allergies. So please bear with me. It could be annoying to a lot of people. So we have the Earth card for Aquarius, and please give me a like, okay? That really will help me. I'm trying to grow this channel or this account, so help me get to my 5,000. I would so appreciate your help. So now we are reading for Aquarius. This is interesting, Aquarius. Oh, so Aquarius, we have the Earth card, and then we have, what you call this guy, the Hangman. I did forget to mention Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so, and it's a fire sign. Now, Aquarius is an air sign, and Aquarius is ruled both by Saturn and, who else is Aquarius is ruled by? What is all this weird papers hanging around? It's ruled by Saturn and Uranus. So those are kind of the outer lying planets, and they kind of move a little bit slower, but still, anywho, they are heavy hitters. So let's get one of this for you. Oh, we have the little flower. Oh, I love this. Is there a possibility some of you Aquarians could be traveling? Now, with the Aquarians, the Earth card is saying be grounded, and also it is the 8th house. So 8th house, what that would be is, it does talk about secrets, longevity, it does talk about, intuition, it talks about regeneration. It can also, on the negative side, it talks about disgrace and, all of that stuff. So anything you're doing, keep it above board. Anything you're doing, keep it above board. With the Hangman, of course, the Hangman, where are we at? The Hangman is ruled by Neptune. So Neptune, we know, can create some sort of a drama, because Neptune talks about, confusion, illusion, and dreams. But as long as you're grounded, well grounded, and you're cognizant of, the fact that some things, some scenarios, some situations may not be clear to you up front, and you have the patience to go through it, wait your time to be able to make the decisions, I think you'll be fine. But travel is for you. I'm going to say be extra cautious when you're traveling. There is a chance that you all may have some delays or, lost baggage or some sort of a drama like that. So, and make sure you plan, make sure you have a backup plan, and take all necessary precautions while you're traveling. Just saying, okay? Let's see. Now, if there's any specific theme that pops up for any of these readings, Bon, Assis has joined, Wawa has joined, thank you. Rukshar Khok has joined, thank you. Nicole has joined, Shirley has joined. I will let you all know. We have the Princess of Swords, a bit, okay. Then we have Judgment. Then we have, who's this guy? Cool. We have, I'm sorry, I'm showing it over there. I'm sorry, I hope I don't make you guys dizzy. Perfect work, that is so cool. And then we have Princess of Cups again. I shuffled the cards, yet some cards are popping up again. That's fine, we'll take it. Knight of Swords, I'm telling you, I shuffled the cards. You all saw me do that. So with the Princess of Swords, yes, there could be a lot of gossip, a lot of talk, a lot of unnecessary talk that would create a little bit of stress. So make sure that whatever decisions you make, you are very clear about it and totally transparent, if to nobody else than to yourself. Now also with the Judgment card, popping up over here, maybe for some of you, you are traveling, and these travels are going to be like permanent changes. Like for example, maybe you've been offered a job in another city and state, and now you're traveling there just to make sure everything is kosher so that you can make your final move. So have your backup plan and your second backup and third backup and whatever backups you need. Now this is a beautiful card. Right at the center. So this is telling me there will be success. Absolutely, Four of Wands will be success for you. Systematic approach is the key word over here. Princess of Cups, be very mature as far as your emotions, your own emotions. Sometimes, regardless of our age, we tend to have, I don't know what happens, we fall off the straight and narrow, and we end up having juvenile kind of emotional breakdowns and things like that. Be very careful. Don't do that. This is the time for you to present yourself as being utterly mature and capable of anything that's thrown in your path. Then you have the Knight of Swords. Changes will be coming quick to you. These are good changes, provided you maintain your what's the word? Clarity within yourself. Okay. I'll put one card for you over here. Let me just see. We have the Four of Shields. So what this is telling me, this is actually excellent. What this is telling me is, you will have the support. Okay, you will have the support. You will have people around you, your family around you, who are going to help you make this decision and make sure that everything is going to be fine with you. Supposing, like, you know, you're not sure, hey, we are a family, we are not sure if I move for myself as far as job is concerned, my spouse or the other members in the family may not it may not be a good move. How do we work it out? Things like that. You will have the support that you require. Absolutely you will. Okay. Hunky Punky. Hi, I like that name. You all give me a like. That would be really good, because likes will increase the whatever. And like I said, I'm trying to build my channel, so I do appreciate each and every one of you. One more thing. If there is any specific theme that pops up, I would mention it. If there's no specific theme, Jennifer Galipo, hi. Then I won't. Now here we have Scorpio. Interesting. Scorpio, can you see that? Let me show this. There we go. Scorpio. I'm actually recording on my computer. I can't access my TikTok on my live on my computer. I don't know how to do it. I have to figure that out. But I'm just recording this video. Oh my God, do I have the volume on? Yeah, great. So next we have Scorpio. What is the energy for Scorpio? You have Uranus. So sudden changes. Oh, we need only one of that. Interesting. We have two cards that popped out, and I'll take it. We have the Empress, and then we have the Pope. So for Scorpio, let me grab one of these guys. This is interesting. Oh, join my fan club. Oh, I just saw that and I freaked out. I was like, what the hell is on top of my head? So it's just one of those emojis that says join my fan club. Can you all see this? There, I should lift it up. Thank you. So work, and work some more. Focus on your work. This is career related. If you're a career person, if you're a business person, Renegade Pop is your hi. Thank you for joining. I love to see all those badges and all those things, y'all. I still got to, oh, this is so cool. Anyhow, add live goal. Oh, I didn't know how to do that. I wonder if I can. Let me try. No, I won't mess with it, because knowing me, I'll probably shut down the whole live. So for Scorpios, I would say this month of August is going to be focused on work. Okay, this could have been a little bit of a frustrating phase for you guys, because it's like, man, you know, I've been working on this project or working on this business thing, you're doing whatever, and it's not, you know, it's taking time, and it's like hurry up and wait, and I don't like it, and yada yada. Look, work and work some more. You are getting to the finish line, but again, your focus has to be on your work. Okay. And for those of you who are getting distracted by relationship issues and all that, I'm going to say at the moment, look, keep that aside, okay? Just set it aside, because opportunities don't come every single day, and when you're almost at the finish line with regards to your work and your career, again, who am I to say that, right? For some people, relationships are more important, so take it for what it is. If career and business is your goal right now, focus. Do not get distracted by anybody or anything that's trying to kind of distract you. So Uranus is telling me there are going to be some sudden changes, swift changes. Now, if you are prepared and if your game plan, you know, you have your plan A, plan B, plan C, you'll be fine. You have the Empress card. Empress card is Venus. Now, you will have security, okay? But if you do not have your game plans, and if you do not have, Amber Nicholas has joined, hello, Love has joined, thank you for joining. If you are not prepared, like your initial business plan, strategy, whatever is not solid, then you may hit a few roadblocks. But focus, and you will be successful, okay? You actually, have somebody behind the scenes who's also going to be of some support to you. Then you have the Pope. You're also going to be dealing with the government agencies. Hierophant is Taurus. It talks about rules, organizations, orders, that sort of a thing. So in government agencies, we know there's no ifs and buts about it. It's like you dance to their tunes, right? So whether it's getting licenses, whether it's getting permits, whether it's getting some sort of documentation or whatever, you'll be successful. You just have to kind of focus, right? So, and all that funny noise that you hear, y'all, is my sweet baby Saint Bernard. He is coming up 14 years. What are you doing, boo? Huh? He's sitting right here. I don't want to turn the camera around because I got so much stuff at the back. Otherwise, I would have shown y'all. He's got his little bed here and everything. So he's my rescue. Tay has joined. Yes, it's Bernie. Thank you, Tay. So we have the Devil card. Don't be afraid when you see cards like that. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, right? Then we have the Knight of Wands. Excellent. Take action. Take action. Take action. Then you have the World card. Wonderful. I love it. Then you have the Fool card. Look, this is great. This is absolutely great. See, another thing is, people freak out. Oh my God, I got the Tower card, I got the Devil card, and oh my God, it's all negative. No, it's not. All right. So let's look at the Devil card. It's a Capricorn card. Now, Capricorn is, we have 1, 2, 3, third house, communication. All right. If you have made any verbal communications with anybody, hi Maria, thank you for joining. If you have made any verbal communication, had any verbal communication with anybody and kind of a handshake or a verbal, yeah, I agree, that's not enough. That could get you into trouble. So if you think just saying something is enough, it's not enough. You really, really have to make sure everything is, in paper and print and, proper, right? Then you have the Two of Pentacles. So you may be thinking about some sort of a change, or you maybe want to, in your plan, you may be saying, okay, instead of going this route, I'm going to go this route, with regards to a decision that you have to make. But again, do your due diligence and then make your decisions. Knight of Wands, action is required. Absolutely, action is required. And but this is not like the swift, impulsive action. This is like you have to stand strong. If your contracts, if your communication, if your agreements are solid, and then you make your decision, maybe you went with a particular vendor and that vendor is being kind of iffy, or that particular client is being iffy, then decide you want to continue, waste your time, or you think it's going to work out fine for you. Taking action, having the strength of character and having the moral compass and the stomach to say, what, I'm going to go, this is my decision. Trust your gut. The World card is excellent. World card is Saturn. This is telling me that all your hard work, everything that you have put in, is going to be successful. There is a completion. Things are going to, come full circle. And also for y'all Scorpios, I believe there is going to be a little bit of a, maybe you're not a very spiritual person, or maybe you are an extremely spiritual person, maybe you're religious, you're not, whatever the case may be, you're going to start thinking a little bit more about spiritualism and religion and faith and that. Out of the blue it's going to, hit you. And so nothing wrong in being being a non-believer, nothing wrong in being a believer, right? Then you have the Fool card. Fool card is Uranus again, change, risk-taking, being bold, new beginnings, going on this journey that is going to be fantastic for you. And if you, let's put it this way, there's always an element of risk in anything and everything that we do. Natty Mercedes, okay, thank you for being here. Hit the like button, y'all, so that would help me. So, has it up, all gifts, okay. The 11. 11 is the blessings. You will have the blessings. You will. See, I spoke about spiritualism. Look at the card that's popped up. Okay. So, new journeys, new beginnings. You will have the blessings of whoever, be it your loved ones, be it your elders, be it your family, be it your superiors, whatever. You have the blessings, you have the support, you have divine support. So go for it. But this talks about work and also tightening the screws, literally, right? Any unfinished crossing your T's and dotting your I's and all that stuff. This is the time for you to do all of that. So Scorpios, I wish you all the very best. I wish everybody the best. So, where are my cards? Let me shuffle on and get on with the next one. Who are we doing next? Libra, right? Libra is an air energy and Libra is ruled by Venus. So let's see what's going on with Libra. Let me keep this here so I know. And let me put these guys back so I don't confuse myself. All right, Libras. So hit the like button, y'all, subscribe, follow me, I'll follow you guys back. I will keep my word on that, okay? You follow me, I'll follow you back. So I'd like to get my followers, my numbers up. So help me build this channel. I think that's the right word, right? Or count. Libra. We have Pluto. Interesting. Pluto rules Scorpio, right? Pluto is about regeneration. And then you have the Chariot card. So if for Libras you all have had anything stalled, anything stuck, anything feeling stuck, I think this time oh, look at that. This could be your relationships for some Libras. Again, if it fits, it fits. If it does, E has joined. Thank you, E. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So time and energy is fluid. And I got the sniffles. Oh, darn it. Excuse me. So for Librans, any relationships for y'all? Regeneration of a relationship, maybe a relationship. Oh wow, look at it. For Librans, I'm going to say your theme for this month is going to be focused on relationships. And then you have the Emperor again. Not again, Emperor. Then you have the Princess of Pentacles. Ooh, Librans, what's going on with you guys? It's so beautiful. I love it. And then you have, oh, bummer. I didn't expect this. But in the grand scheme of things, hey, sometimes it is what it is, what it is. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do self-preservation, doing the right thing. Okay, let's focus. So Pluto, regeneration. This could be if for those of you who are in a relationship, it could be somebody trying to regenerate a lost connection. And then you have the Chariot card. The Chariot card rules Cancer, so hang on. So 12, 11, 10th house. 10th house is going to be your profession, your reputation, your morals, your life goals, your occupation, right? That sort of stuff. So be careful. If this rekindling of this relationship, see, there's a reason why some are exes, some are past relationships, some relationships we don't focus on, correct? Or we've let them go. So, for whatever reason. But if this relationship is trying to, this individual or whatever this thing is trying to reconnect with you, I'm going to advise you to be very cautious. And with the Chariot card over there, I'm going to say, look, you've got to be super, super careful. And you need to be able to balance your and balance your emotions, and also be very, very clear about what exactly you want. Is it good to rekindle past relationships? Sometimes it could be, sometimes it's a waste of time. Only Chiki Biki has joined. Hello, thank you for joining. So that's a decision you have to make. But you have to be able to balance your emotions. You have to be able to balance your mind and your heart, right? So make balanced decisions. That seems to be the theme for this month. You have the Queen of Wands. So this could be with somebody who is fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Then you have the Emperor card. But here, there could be some interruption, some sort of somebody trying to manipulate or maneuver or kind of force you to make decisions because it's like, or be headstrong, or if you are being very headstrong about something, nah, yeah, being very headstrong, unless you're absolutely sure and say, shit, I ain't going to go back to, that mess or whatever, then good for you. And then you have the Princess of Pentacles. So you could be in a quandary because you have two relationships, two people coming, the fire sign and then the earth sign. Earth sign could be Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So you're kind of caught in the middle and you have to make a decision. Now you will make the right decision, absolutely. The Sun card says yes, you will go ahead and you will make the right decision, and you're going to be walking away from one of them. You're emotionally going to be checking out of one of them, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, are you going to have parallel relationships? Well, I would say Suren Rai has joined. Hello Suren, thank you for joining. Me Like Feet has joined. Man, some of these usernames crack me up, I gotta say. So unless you're the kind of person who wants to have a relationship with two individuals. Now when I said Queen of Wands and Princess of Pentacles, look, this could be a same-sex relationship. Rhonda Adler has joined. Thank you for joining. Tay has got some glitters. Okay, I don't know, some sign over there has joined. So thank you for joining. So same-sex relationships, heterosexual relation, whatever, that's your thing. I don't need to get into all of that. So and then you have the Tower card. Look, walking away from one of this kind of a unhealthy situationship, relationship is actually good, because if you didn't, it's all going to collapse anyway. And the Tower card, as we know, is Mars. There's going to be a lot of drama and stuff like that. So better walk away right now before, the shit hits the fan, because you don't want it to get that messy, correct? And you have the Four of Swords. See, here's the situation. If you don't walk away, this is your opportunity to walk away. You had the Tower card and now you have the Four of Swords. It's going to, swords. It's going to cause you a lot of headache. So make the right decision. When you have the opportunity to walk away, walk away. So don't say, oh, well, I can't make up my mind, I don't know what to do. Well, if that's what you're saying, then you're going to have to deal with this drama all over again. And hey, who am I to tell you what to do, right? So, let's sip of water. Who's next? 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh my God, we've got 7 more to go. But we'll get there, we'll get there. All right, let's see. No, Taurus. Right, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Taurus is an earth sign. We do know that, right? Who else has joined? Go ahead and follow me, y'all. I'd really appreciate that. I'm trying to get my account going, trying to hit the 5,000 mark. I have a ways to go, but hey, I have hope, I have faith, confidence, and do give me a like, the heart button or whatever. So that'll help too. Follow me and I'll follow you guys back. So we have Jupiter. Whoa, good. Venus and Jupiter. Oh, I pulled out another one, Aquarius. I don't know why I did it, but I did it, and we're going to keep it. So Aquarius, where are we at? We are a Taurus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000. Like-minded people, groups, and friends. So what's going on over there? You have the organizations, so at work. So if you're a group of people who you associate with, work with, people who you move around with, like-minded people, right? That group could expand. And see, Jupiter is excellent because Jupiter is like go big or go home, right? But it's not just the good things that Jupiter, depending on where Jupiter is placed, it's not just the good things of go big, right? Some of the negative things also, they could be a little bit more magnified. So you got to be careful. And I say be a little bit careful in terms of your work environment and the people who are in your group, right? Like your work environment, because your people could be beginning to question your reputation and question your ethics and principles. For those of you who are employed in government agencies, you have to be extra careful because there is a chance that, there's Ella Hughes is joined. Thank you for joining. Because there is a chance that people are backbiting, people are trying to, pull you down because, you're being successful or whatever. If you're climbing the ladder, the corporate ladder or whatever, be smart about it. So for those of you who are looking for government jobs, who are in government jobs or government agencies, work over there, this is a good opportunity for you to, what's the word? Stay focused on what your goal is. What do you want? What do you expect? Right? So we have the Hangman. Then we have the Justice card. Yeah, look. Be careful. Don't get up to any mischief. Then, we got the Five of Swords. Look, you have to be careful, okay? We have the Ten of Swords. I'm sorry, this is not looking too up and up. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't filter y'all. That's one thing about me. I'm not going to sit here and say, la, 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 everything is fine for everybody. It doesn't necessarily happen. But then again, if the shoe fits, fine. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't worry about it. And then you have Strength. So this actually is good because it's a good card to end with. The Hangman says there could be things that are stalled. Also, for those of you who are dealing with government agencies, not necessarily because you're an employer or you're trying to get a job there, just dealing with government agencies, things could stall for you a little bit, okay? And then we have the Justice card over there. Justice is a Libra card. It talks about balance, decisions, and courts. There is a chance for some of y'all could be going to court over something, whatever, some legalities, and there is going to be a little bit of Five of Swords where you're going to feel like, you're defeated and they're all coming at you and that sort of stuff. And then after that you have the Ten of Swords. You're absolutely not going to be happy with the result if it's a legal scenario. But you have the Strength card, and the Strength card is excellent, okay? The Strength card is Leo. It talks about use your head. If this whole legal thing is not working out in your favor, don't be, it's hard not to be dejected. Don't just lose hope and say forget it. Keep your strength, maintain your focus because it will turn around. It will turn around. Time and energy is fluid, so it will turn around. You have the Tower card. And then you have the Strength card again, y'all. Look, I'm sorry, this is the Nine of Wands. So, not the Strength card. This was the Nine of Wands. I apologize. So you be within your limits, okay? Stay within your boundaries. Don't overreach. Don't try to reach for things. If it's a legal situation, don't try to reach for things. Stay within your boundaries. Maintain your focus. So even though you may feel like, okay, things are all tumbling down and things are all like going to crash and burn, don't worry about it because you actually do have the Strength card that popped up. And this card is telling me you will be in a stronger position and you will have the ability to not endure, but to go through whatever you need to go through to come out, as a winner. It's just a question of going through the phases, okay? So I do apologize. I said this was the Strength card. This is actually the Nine of Wands. And I'm happy because at the end of it all, we did get the Strength card. So you may feel like, with the Tower card, everything is crashing down and all. Sometimes things have to crash down before you can rebuild. So it's a positive thing. It's not a negative thing at all. That is that for my beautiful Tauruses. Let's finish that. Who's next? Virgo. You see that? Virgo. Okay. I just want to quickly note for Taurus, if you are going through some sort of a legal situation with regards to real estate, that's a possibility. So, okay, for Virgos. We have Cancer. So Virgo, 11, 10th house. Okay, Cancer is your 10th house. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Excuse me. You have the Aquarius card. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and You have a great month ahead of you, Cancerians. You're going to have people helping you. This guy slipped out, we'll take him. The Fool card, new beginnings, but with responsibility. The Emperor, excellent. Then you have the World card. Wow, Cancerians, you got some good cards. And then you have the Empresses coming out today quite a bit. Oh. And then you have the High Priestess. Look, Cancerians, you have an excellent month ahead. Arrogance is one thing you need to keep a control on. Okay? Your approach should be very what do you call these balloons, these, these, is that how it is? These balloons, I think it's this way. No, this way. Look, this is a great month for Virgos, right? I'm sorry, not Cancer, Virgo. This is a Cancer. Virgo, this is, see, I should keep this here, otherwise I'll forget. This is a reading for Virgos. You will have an excellent month, even though from an astrological standpoint there could be a little bit of drama in the skies. You will have people helping you. You will have the ability to start on a new endeavor, okay? You will have the ability to make the right decisions, and people in power or people who have the ability to maneuver, manipulate and make things happen. Big D33 joined. So parachute, yes, that's what I was saying. You will have people help you. You have the World card, excellent. So things are coming around for you. What goes around comes around, sure. But all your hard work, all the effort you put in is going to come around and is going to be successful. You have the Empress card. For some of you, there's a possibility, your Virgos, maybe you all have been trying to have a child and you couldn't. And this could be the time where you're going to hear the good news and say, oh wow, you're finally going to. You have the High Priestess. You're also going to have the help of a mature, specifically female, who's going to be helping you and guiding you through whatever it is you're going through now, right? Now, the Star card is excellent. There are going to be people helping you from behind the scenes. And also with this parachute kind of a thing, you will land safely. You will absolutely land safely. So if things are seeming a little bit, no, that's not a parachute. Is that a parachute? I think it is, this hot air balloons. I think that's what I was saying. Parachute, hot air balloon, whatever. You are going to be landing safely. If things may seem, but Najat has joined, hello. If hot air balloon, that's what I was thinking it was. If you feel like you're not anchored enough, you're like, oh my God, everything is all up in the air, you will be fine. You will absolutely, those of you who are trying to get pregnant, I think this is going to be excellent for you. So wish you all good luck. Stay focused. This is a beautiful card. This is central. So stay focused, okay? You guys, you're going to be absolutely fine. I'm trying to go through this as fast as I can, but again, not super fast. So user ending in 75954 has joined. Thank you. So then we have Gemini over here. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. It's an air element. So let's see what we got for Geminis. I'm going to keep this here. I do personal readings. I do incorporate astrology, numerology and tarot. So if you are interested, please go to my website. It's the same name.com, the real tarot 1123 and the .com whatever. And it'll give you all the information and we can book your appointments, and I do my readings via Zoom. So now for Geminis, what do we have for Geminis? We have Venus, interesting. Come on, buddy. There we go. Bindi 0807 has joined. Hello, Bindi. Thank you for joining. Then we have the Magician. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Here we have, actually these were, so this was a card that was on top and this was under it. Okay, So, excellent. Wow. Marriage for somebody? You have the Princess of Swords. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, excellent. I love that. And you have Temperance. Wow. And you have the Arrow card. Like, spot on, man. You can't get any better. Geminis, if y'all are in a situation where, you're expecting a proposal from somebody, there's a chance it'll come really fast. Also, tone down your, see, Gemini is being ruled by Mercury. Geminis are also, obviously very mercurial, and they can switch really fast, right? Salima BB has joined. Hi Salima, thank you for being here. So be very careful with how you say things and what you say things. Just don't go off the handle, and don't just do the switcheroo business. If you're expecting a proposal, it's going to come fast, but you also have to watch your words. Don't be like, harsh in your communication. And you may feel like, okay, even though the proposal came, maybe you were dissatisfied with some part of it, and you feel like, well, I'm not so sure about, is this the right time to get married? Maybe I should focus on this, focus on that. Or maybe this has got everything to do with your work, even a job offer. You may have been waiting for it, you get it, you're excited, and you go for the interview, and then they're talking about what do you expect for your salary. Don't shoot your mouth off. Play it smart, play it mature. And you may feel like all the hard work you put in is not paying off. It will pay off, absolutely it will. But then we have Temperance. Now, what does Temperance say? Temperance says you have to find the balance, you have to have the balance, right, in terms of your energies. So you can't just expect everything to be like in your favor. Sometimes, things are going to appear to look like somebody else is going to favor from it rather than you, but things will turn around. Right now I'm going to say, watch yourself, be careful about how you speak, don't speak harsh words, be it in a relationship, be it a proposal, be it, I wish I'd gotten a bigger ring, or, I don't want to get married right now, maybe a year later, I wasn't expecting you to propose, or, I want $100,000 paycheck when the company can only afford 50,000, whatever the scenario may be, right? So you may be feeling empowered, like I can create magic. I'm not trying to bring you down. If you can create magic, go for it. Go create your magic. Who's to stop you? Nobody. The only person who can stop you is yourself. But Temperance, also I'm going to say, for those Geminis who are dabbling with substances, this is not a good time for you to be getting into that kind of scenario, whether it is substance, whether it is alcohol, whether it is smoking, anything that's addictive. No, not a good time. Please do not experiment. I am against it anyway, smoking and all these substance thingies. Personally, I've never tried it. I will not. It's just not me. But be careful when you're out and about. There's a chance that people could kind of give you something, and that could be Ghost Girl has joined. Hello, welcome. Be careful about that. Watch what you consume in terms of things. Oh, I'm feeling really, really depressed. I need to relax and pop a pill type of thing. That's not good for you. Absolutely not. Look, the best way to get over all this drama, if you have drama in your life, is meditate. Seriously. So that's my one if there's anything I will say, I think that's key here. So please be careful. And for those of you who may be in a situation where you feel like you need intervention, this is the time for you to seek it, and you will be successful. So please take that. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations, my opinions, and allegedly do your own research, do your own due diligence, and draw your own conclusions. I'm not here to give anybody medical advice, legal advice, financial advice, or advice of any kind. Okay, this is just tarot. Take it for what it is. And it is hotter than hay over here. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I do apologize. Give me a second. Let me just turn on the fan, okay? Oh my goodness. There, I'm back. All right. Who's next? Ooh, it got hot. I have that little handheld fan, and I always think I'm going to take it to my office when I start a live, and I always forget. So, oh, it got hot, baby. All right, who are we talking now? Pisces. There we go, Pisces. Let me show that there. Pisces. Saturn is in Pisces at the moment. Fun. Not really. I have a Pisces moon, and I have the 7.5 years of Saturn going on, and Saturn is in Pisces, and Pisces is my 4th house. So, man, let me tell you. So that's all astrology. We'll get into that later at some time in the near future when I do more lives and I get more interaction from you folks. I'd be, oh, Tay, yeah, girl. I know. Tay, didn't I do a reading for you? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I have, right? So, please hit the like button or whatever they call it, the heart button or whatever. Give me a thumbs up. Help me grow the channel. I would appreciate you all following me. If you follow me, I will follow you right back, y'all, for sure. So, for Pisces. We have Leo. So let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th house. So 6th house is going to be work, health, discipline, and habits. That will be the focus for you. And the Magician card. I thought I remembered. I was like, I know Tay. Thank you for being here, Tay. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Like I said, if those of you who have joined and I didn't shout out your names or give you all a shout out, I apologize. When I'm looking at my cards, like, it's a little difficult. So, for Pisces, the Tower card. Not a bad thing, and I'll tell you why. The 3 of Wands, excellent. The 7 of Cups. This Emperor guy is popping up a lot, huh? Oh. And the King of Wands. One more card. A Fool card. Oh, wow. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This is awesome. Don't fly away, papers. And we have this guy. What is this bird called, y'all? Is it the swallow? Can you see that? Wait, where's the camera? There. Can you see that? Yeah, it's a swallow, right? So you have Leo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th house, work, health, discipline, and habits, your friends, your enemies, all that falls into the 6th house. Courts, legalities, debts, okay, your restless mind, your worries, wounds, cuts. Be careful, because emotions could be running high, and making decisions based on emotions alone is not necessarily a good thing. And considering where Saturn is, for me, being a Sagittarius, Pisces is the 4th house. So Saturn is hitting hard with regards to my 4th house. And 4th house talks about your home, your environment, that sort of a thing. So it could be little home also. And y'all, let me tell you, I have already kind of property and assets and that sort of stuff. I've already got some little pings on that. I've managed it, people just trying to create trouble for me. Then you have the Magician, okay? Pisces, you have the Magician, and the Magician is ruled by Mercury's communication. What I'm going to say is, with your friends, your enemies, your work, your legalities, your discipline, your habits, and all those things, be very clear about your communication, okay? And take care of your health. I'm going to say that. Be very careful about your health. Take care of your health, Pisces. That is the one thing I'd like to advise you all. And I'm using the word advice. A_4 Guman has joined. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. So be careful. Pay attention if you have any digestive system, your GI situations or whatever. Be careful. Be really careful. UTIs, yada yada. Be very careful because it will affect. Then you have the Tower card. I'm not worried about the Tower card because what is the Tower card? The Tower card is Mars. It's telling you that things are going to be breaking down. So whatever the situation is, there is going to be a systematic breakdown, burning down of, be it your enemies, be it your health, be it whatever. But you have the Three of Wands that says that you will have the opportunity to make decisions and go forth with those decisions that are going to help you. So you're just waiting to make the move forward with your decisions, right? So Three of Wands, that says teamwork, travel also. So you may be traveling because of your health, or you may be traveling to meet friends or whatever. So travel is definitely on the cards for you. But then you have the Seven. So this is saying illusionary success. So if you travel for treatments, or travel to meet with friends, or travel anywhere, you may think that you're going to benefit a lot out of it, but it kind of could be a little bit of a miss. It could be a miss, but don't lose hope, because you have the Emperor card, and the Emperor card over here is telling me have the foresight and have the strength. Sometimes even if the situation is not looking too good and you may have some missed opportunities, it's a hit or miss type of thing, you can turn the situation around, and you will. Then you have the King of Wands. Take action and go for it. Absolutely take action, take control, be bold, go for it. But with the King of Wands, I'm going to advise you, don't let your ego get ahead of you. And then you have the Fool card, which is excellent. It talks about change and new beginnings, and you will, like I said, this is in sentence. Oh my God, excuse me, y'all. So you will have the opportunity to start on a new journey, new beginnings, but be cautious also at the same time. My Saint Bernard here is giving me the side eye over here. He's probably wanting to go OUTWALKING, although I did that before I started this live. He had a bath today, so he's wiped out. He's about 14, so he's like, poor guy. So anyway, new beginnings are great, but taking a risk is all fine and dandy, but don't be so foolish and so like throw caution to the winds. Have some plans, have some what's the word, safety net. So, and then you'll be able to fly. Seriously, you will. He's going to start whining a little bit. He's getting a little restless. I don't know why. I wonder if I can. I'm going to show you what he looks like, just to show my little goofus magoofus. There you go. Okay, I'm going to show y'all. Look at him. He's got his little bed, right? Let me show this on this. He's got his little bed, and oh, I missed it. So he's my baby. Oh, there we go. He's a big dog. He looks small in this photograph, but he's a big dog. He's 135. Poor guy. He had to stand up for a little bit today because, shampoo, the de-shedding, the dirty critter shampoo. I mean, he doesn't get dirty because he's an inside dog, and he's just got so much fur, and he's shedding a lot now because it's summertime. So de-shedding, and then I had to put another shampoo and let it soak for a little bit because that's for sensitive, irritated skin, because he does have a couple of hot spots, which is unavoidable, poor thing. But we manage it. So he had to stand for a bit, and when he stands, what happens is I don't like him to stand for a long time, so of course Mark helps me. So he kind of leans on Mark. So Mark's there just so Bernie can lean on him, and whatever. Okay, next sign. I'm going off on a tangent. Here we go. Cancerians. Now we are reading for Cancerians. Right. I didn't read for Cancerians before, did I? No. Okay. Alexandra PMHN has joined Cancerians. Earth, excellent. 8th house, fated. Fated relationships, fated situations. Wheel of Fortune, literally Wheel of Fortune. Cancerians. So, Niga Diablo joined. These cards, I wasn't focusing well. So she got the number 1 gifter badge. Oh, the star card, excellent. Then you have the Hangman. This one, 5 of Swords. Then you have the Knight of Cups. And then you have the 2 of Pentacles. Look, Cancerians, I'm going to say this. Okay? Travel for sure, right? Travel. Cancerians, if you are in a situation where you are trying to gain control, to improve your assets, and when I say assets, I'm talking about property, you have to be careful, because I feel like you are going about it don't go about it in an aggressive manner. If you're trying to acquire assets, if you're trying to acquire, let's say, if you're in a job and you're trying to get more, don't be aggressive. You have to be very careful, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and Wheel of Fortune is telling me things are not so, Wanda Smith has joined. Hi Wanda. Things are not so stuck in the mud or such a gone case type of a situation for you that you imagine in your head. Things are going to change, absolutely going to change. But right now you are in a situation where you're trying to it'll never change if I don't take action, if I don't take the initiative and I don't go for it. Things will change. But if you go into it trying to bulldoze your way into it, you're going to be up against a little bit of a roadblock. Then you have the Star card. A Star card is an Aquarius card. So let me see. Cancerians and Aquarius. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th house. So 8th house, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Look, I'm going to tell you, you will have the help, okay? You will have people helping you, but how you approach them? Why do you want the help? Are you trying to get somebody to mediate for you? And maybe at the end of it all, you really don't need that, because things are going to turn out in your favor, or at least partially in your favor. But I feel like you're being a little bit greedy, so don't. And be careful of how you treat your family members, how you treat your siblings particularly. Then you have the Hangman. Sometimes it's better to say, you know what, I started this, I initiated the communication, now the ball is in their court, I'm just going to let it be. That's a better approach. Because if you don't, you have the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords is telling me, look, there is going to be theft, bullying, abusiveness and all that drama. Don't get into that, because if you try to push it, you're going to have some drama over there. Also, this is central. Don't get... Unfortunately, what this is telling me is you could be working up yourself, winding yourself up, and you will end up in serious altercations with family members and siblings. And don't do that, because this card is telling me, another water sign, you could be getting up into that sort of a situation that's not going to work well for you. Okay? It's not. So be calm, be cool. if you're trying to go and travel so that, oh, if they don't come to me, I'm going to go to them, y'all, I don't think you should do that, because that's going to backfire really bad. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. So it's saying you have options, you have to weigh the pros and cons. Be very careful. If you try to bulldoze your way, this is going to backfire, because central of it all, you have this card, and I don't like that energy right there in the middle. But if you go about it in a calm way and say, look, I've made the initial attempt at communicating with them, I'm just going to sit back and give them some time. Not everything is going to work in your timeline, right, according to your timeline. I'm going to sit back and give them some time to figure it out and then go for it. Then take the second step. That would be better for you to do than just go boom, boom, boom. That will not work out for you. That's for Cancerians. Who else is in the house? So here we have, did I read for Capricorn already? I'm second guessing myself. No, I don't think I read for Capricorn, right? Y'all hit the like, y'all, for the live. I would appreciate that. And do follow me. I know people must be thinking like, oh, well, she did the 12 signs. I think the best thing for me to do next time is going to be do a recorded version and then put it up for the signs, like what I'm doing now, rather than a live, because then people can go specifically and look it up. But this is my second live, and I was like, okay, just to... So we'll see. For Capricorn, you have the Sun card. Oh, interesting. Magician. This guy's come out every single time. Like, what is the deal over here? Sometimes some energies are so strong. Okay, and you have the Skull and Bones, which is not a bad thing, 13. I don't even know how to tell, like, how many boost your live. Okay, I don't even know how many people are watching the live. I don't know how to find that information. A1 FER has joined. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Oh, A1. Okay, that's the name. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody who's tuned in. All right, Capricorn, what do we have for you for the month of August? We have Judgment. Some important information is going to be announced. You have the Six of Swords. You have the Death card. I should have known that when I got the Skull and Bones in the beginning. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, hey now. You guys have got some good energy around you. What? In the what? In the what? So starting off with a bang with the Sun card, that's a green light. Go, go, go. Whatever. Kenny has joined. Hi, Kenny. Go for it. Whatever this situation is, it's a go ahead. It's a positive energy. You are going to be in a situation where you'll be able to do some, really create some magic. You have the Judgment card. Okay, Judgment is Pluto. Pluto talks about changes, sweeping changes. You're going to be walking away from a situation towards something that's going to be better for you, but then it also says some announcement is going to be made, some sort of information is going to come out, and you're going to be walking away towards something, and you may think it's freedom, but initially it's going to feel like it's another prison, but that's fine, because you have to go through that little bit of a roadblock, and whatever that negativity is there, it has to completely die down before you will be able to be successful. And then you have the World card. So do you get what I'm saying? So some major information is going to be coming out. This information, you may think like, oh yay, it's like, I'm at the finish line, I'm going to go to the podium straight. But no, while you're going to the podium, you may have a little bit of a mishap. And don't get disappointed with that, because something has to crash and burn before you get to the podium. So you will get to the podium. This talks about financial success also for you, or financial stability, and then you have the world card. The world card is ruled by Saturn. Some of you may actually be inheriting some sort of a finances or property assets or something, financially gaining due to the demise of a family member. I'm sorry, okay, but sometimes that's how gain comes, you know. So maybe somebody is going to leave you a whole bunch in the will or whatever. So for some of you, that is literally what it's going to be like. So I do apologize if that sounded a bit harsh, but I don't filter. I just call it the way I see it, and it is what it is. Again, if the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, don't bother. Walk away, right? If the shoe doesn't fit, doesn't mean you can't wear flip-flops, right? So now, next. That was a quick one for Capricorn. You all literally have a chance of inheriting something, y'all. Or even, I don't know, maybe winning something in a surprise lottery. So use common sense, y'all. Who's the next one? Who's this guy? Leo. Finally we get to Leo. Okay, Leo. What do we have for Leo? Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate you. I'm looking at it on my phone and I'm seeing a heart and something else emoji. I don't know what that emoji is because I can't see. So, but thank you though. All right, Leo. Here we go, Leo. Energy for August. You have Pisces. So, didn't Pisces get Leo? Okay, let's see Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8th house. The world card. Ooh, la la, that is so good. So what does the 8th house stand for, right? What is the 8th house? 8th house talks about longevity, death, secrets, wills, legacies. It talks about institutions, illusions, shared resources, finances. It also talks about degradation, you know, all that. So, and a bunch of other things. So that's what is going on. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, and Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and Leo is ruled by the Sun. So, and the world card is a Saturn card. Ooh, okay. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, nice. 4 of Cups. The High Priestess. The Empress card has popped out quite a bit today too, isn't it? It's weird how cards kind of pop out. And the Lovers card, oh, fancy that, which is Gemini, and so Leo is 12, 11,000. Okay, like-minded people, groups and friends. Here's the thing, situation for y'all, Leos. Be careful of the decisions you make. I would recommend don't make a decision at the moment because things are changing. Sometime during the middle of the month, things will become a little bit more clearer. Wheel of Fortune is saying nothing is set in stone. Things are constantly changing. You may get an offer that you may not like, or you may offer something to somebody and they may be stubborn and they may be like, no, I'm not too satisfied. But here's the thing. I recommend you take this offer because if you're holding out for something better, you may not get it at the moment. You do have the High Priestess. There's a little bit of an emotional manipulation going on from behind the scenes by somebody. You have the Empress card. There is abundance for you. And then you have the Lovers card, which talks about partnerships. And Gemini is your 12, 11th house, like-minded groups and friends. I'm telling you, if you get an offer now, take it. Because nothing is set in stone, things will change for you, but if you're going to be stubborn, then you may lose out on your great opportunities. You have the High Priestess, somebody could be trying to manipulate you, watch out for that. At the end of the day, you have abundance, you have the Earth, the World card, so things will turn around. This month, I'm going to advise you to kind of be calm, just go with the flow. Doesn't mean you have to roll over and let them stomp all over you. But don't lose out on opportunities by holding out for something bigger and better. Bigger and better will come to you, but at the moment, this is what is going to work for you. This is what you need. You may not get everything you want, but what you need. So take it. Lovers card, partnerships, excellent. I love that. So, and also Mercury. So, things are going to change again. So, keep that in mind. The last one is Aries. What are the odds that Aries will end up being the last one, right? Sniffle, sniffle again. Whew. Yeah, 18 is joined. Hi there. I'm sorry if I don't say your name right. Follow me. Give me a thumbs up or like or whatever that the thing is called, the heart button. I appreciate you being here. So, Aries for the month of August. You have Capricorn. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th house. Profession. Aries, it's your profession. Your occupation. Tied to your profession much, Aries? Oh, yeah, tied to your profession. Oh. The Ankh, maybe you're not actually tied to your profession. So if you're in a job or a situation where, it's your profession and you feel like you're being, stuck in a situation and you're desperately trying to get out of it, I say hold your horses, keep your faith, you will get out of it. But for now, you're stuck. So you wanna leave. You're emotionally checked out. You're like, I'm done with this. But you're stuck in this situation. Unfortunately, you want to leave. You're like, I'm done with this bullshit. I'm out of here. You have the King of Swords. Yeah, but you have some harsh energy around you. So sorry. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So things will change for you, but it's going to be a little bit of a slower change. And then you have Two of Wands. Look, Aries, I hate to say this, if you are in a job, if you are in a relationship, if you are in something that is contractual, even marriage is contractual, even an exclusive relationship, like if you are if you're living together with somebody or whatever, you could be like, oh, I'm feeling like a little bit like, can't move, can't whatever, I'm stuck in a situation. You could be emotionally checked out, but you are stuck because you are stuck. And the King of Swords over here is telling me, look, you're thinking and planning of making some drastic changes. Not everybody is going to make those drastic changes, and sometimes making those drastic changes may not necessarily be best for your relationship or your job or whatever this is. Sometimes it could be the best move, right? So think very carefully about it. Don't be too swift to cut the ties. Okay, don't be too rash and just say chop and done. Because you have the Knight of Pentacles, this was going to change for the better. But if you just chop it out right now at the knees, cut your nose to spite your face type of a situation, then there's no going back. Be careful. And Two of Wands is telling me that, yeah, you are thinking, listen, I need to make a decision. I need to plan and move on, be it literally traveling or move on to something else better. So this energy for you, Aries, is actually ridiculous. It's that time of the year where there are certain planets that are all about and up to mischief. And it's really, the planetary influences also affect the way we think, the way we feel. So just let this pass. You are being a little bit hasty. And Aries are the baby of the zodiac. They're like, I want what I want it now, otherwise wah, right? So don't be selfish is what I'm going to say. That's my giveaway to Aries for this month. All right. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much. That was it for this live. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time I do this month ahead readings, I will actually record them and then I will post them. So let me stop recording on this.